Mwahahaha. Welcome back, Goose and Ghosts, to Spawn of Fear, and this is another day of taking you through our pure-blooded anew races. And today, we've got a big one. It's vampires. And just like werewolves, and I mentioned inside their video before, the vampires are an actual race. They're living, breathing beings on Nibiru, which sets them apart from any other vampire that you've ever heard of. And we'll get right into it with their first power and ability, which is a physical power that really sets them apart. Their power is transformation. They grow two horns out from the top of their head. They grow black feathered wings, and their body boils and their skin rips to show red plate like armaments beneath their flesh. And talking about their flesh, in between these armaments are black decayed flesh. And a lot of our races have eye powers. I've glossed over them, but vampires have V-ray vision, and if you were to see underneath a vampire's skin, their muscle, their tissue would be black, just like their blood. And this is shown inside their transformation. Now, their second transformation is called substitution, where they can create a clone of themselves with a preset abilities or just a basic mind thought process. You'll see this inside book 2, Possession, where you get to meet the very first pure-blooded anew, and he does use substitution as a power. Now we're getting into their spiritual power, which is the first one is blood manipulation. Blood manipulation, I mean, it's what you would think it is. It's the ability to control blood flow or blood and conjure it and make it in, well, not conjure it, to manipulate it into constructs and even forms. Which leads us to their last power and ability, which this one, it went back and forth a lot between several different races, but they're a leading race, and a leading race is a race that is much more powerful than any other race. So of course nullification had to go to them. They can nullify a spiritual power and ability, and even when they get strong enough, they can even nullify physical powers. If you want to hear more about them and an in-depth discussion of the character that you've seen on screen, we're going to be doing that, where we're going to, after this series, take you through all of the actual characters that you've seen on here and talk a little bit more about them. As always, I've been your navigator for the Nibiru. Share, like, comment, but most importantly, party insanely. Yeah.